What's up, guys? Happy Friday, and it is Super Bowl weekend. And if you're watching this right now, I'm just gonna put it out there because I don't want you to miss this. We're doing a 3-touchdown, 21% off site-wide on runeverythinglabs.com. And if you spend 50, I figured I'd talk about it because I'm wearing the tee. It does not come cut like this. You have to cut your own. So I made it like football style. So if you spend 50, so you get 21% off site-wide for the next 3 days. And if you spend 50, you get a shirt and a mini football. Run Everything Labs, 21.
The defender was just overpowered.
And here at Run Everything Labs, we love sports, so we're here to celebrate with you.
I'm the one.
Not 1 touchdown, 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns.
Touchdown! Unbelievable!
We are doing 21% off site-wide, and if you spend 50, you're getting this t-shirt.
Get some.
And this mini football, which is a squish ball. So when your team's losing, you can just sit there and squish it.
Uncontroverted evidence.
Run Everything Labs, 21% off site-wide. Spend 50, get a shirt and a football. But anyway, since it's Super Bowl weekend, I got a quarterback workout for you. We're gonna train arms today. Not necessarily gonna make you the best quarterback, but at least it will look like I can throw 100 yards. I can probably throw about 20, maybe 25. But we're training bis, tris, superset, back and forth, because that's what I love to do, saves time. And then at the end, we have a little ab circuit because it's guns and abs. It's that vanity workout. So let's get to it. So first superset. So I always love to train, not that you have to do it this way, I just prefer to train it this way, is setting biceps and triceps in opposition. So you work your biceps, then you work your triceps, or vice versa. Saves time, and I don't know, you get a really, really good pump. So our first superset is going to be alternating. You can alternate, you could go at the same time. I will probably alternate just to give a little more concentration. We're gonna go on an incline bench, dumbbell curls. So you have 2 biceps. That means you have 2 heads. So we're gonna try to work our short head and our long head. So quick little tip here to work. So we're gonna start with our long head. To work the long head, anything outside of your body is gonna work the long head. Anything inside, close grip in front of you, is gonna work the short head. So we're gonna try to do a little bit of both throughout the workout. So that's why you always wanna change your grip and change the placement of your arms. So if I was doing regular bicep curls, but with my arms out here, it's gonna work the short head. Long head out here, short head up here. Same with tricep. You have 3 heads. You have your lateral, your medial, and what's the lateral, medial, and long. Sorry, your long head is actually the biggest, so that's the one I like to work the most. So for these first exercises, going back to, because I ramble a lot, we're going to do alternating, hit our long head here, alternating bicep curl, and then we're gonna hit our long heads with kickbacks. And you can also alternate here too, or do them at the same time. Whatever you feel more comfortable, do it that way. So incline, dumbbell curl, and then seated, sitting, standing, whatever, you're doing kickbacks, which will hit our long head for triceps. 10 to 12 reps of each one, and we're doing 4 sets. Nice and fast too. So your incline, I don't know what degree that is, but it should look like this. You don't want it like super inclined. It's a basic incline, like if you were incline benching, this is what it would be at. Also, as you are doing your bicep curl, it's up to you. Like, you can do it however you want. This would be a hammer curl. so there's no twisting. And I forget what the rest of my workout looks like, but I probably have a hammer curl in there. So when I come down, it's in the neutral position, and then when I come up, you're going to rotate. And is it supinate or pronate? I don't want to mess those up. Supinate and pronate confuse me. You're gonna turn so that your palm is facing you, because as you do that, you can see, like, so this is a hammer, and then when I twist, you can actually see the bicep contract just a little bit more, contract a little bit more. So we're gonna come up and just twist your arm. So hammer, and then twist in. So you get a little bit more peak. Also, another tip for triceps is make sure that when you're doing these, you're starting at a 90 degree and then you're kicking straight back. So your arms shouldn't be moving at all. So almost glue your elbows to your sides and you start at 90 and then kick back. 90, kick back. If you're moving this way, it's probably because it's a little too heavy. So glue your elbows to your sides, 90, and then straight back. And that one you're staying in a neutral position. Cool? So much knowledge. Most of the time I have no idea what I'm even saying. I'm gonna figure out which one pronate and supinate is. Kaya, spot. We're gonna switch the order. So our first group of exercises, we started with the biceps first. So we did bicep, tricep. Our next exercise, we're gonna do tricep, bicep. Whoa! So we are also going to change the rep ranges around. So normally I like to do higher ranges for biceps and triceps. They're a smaller muscle. I hit them, I don't want them to necessarily get so much bigger. It's more about toning, conditioning, separating. However, it is good to try to vary the rep ranges a little bit. So we did like a 10 to 12 for the first one, 10 to 12, even I think I did 15 for one. When we're going to we're gonna do a close grip bench, and we're going to do spider curls. So we're gonna do them a little bit heavier. Rep range is gonna be around 6 to 8. So a little bit heavier. For your close grip, I know a lot of people when they do close grip, they think, okay, I need to have my hands super, super far in. Your close grip, so my bench is obviously outside my shoulders. Your close grip is just inside your shoulders. It doesn't have to be hands touching. That ends up and it feels really weird, and I feel weird things going on all over my body, but I just do right inside my shoulders. So my shoulders almost line up pretty much even with these marks. So my hands are gonna be right inside. So this is my close grip. You don't have to be here. It's right outside here. It should feel comfortable. Also, when I come down, to make it a little bit harder I'm coming all the way down. I'm gonna hold it for a second, fast up. Slow on the way down, fast up. Slow on the way down, so on your negative portion, and then fast up. Okay, we're doing 6 to 8 there. Then we are gonna come over here, and now we're gonna target our short head of our biceps. So we're gonna do spider curls. So now, remember, long head is on the sides of you and wide. Short head is in front of you and closer grip. So we're gonna do a spider curl. So our hands are closer grip, they're out in front of us, and you're just gonna do, you can do this with a barbell. The only thing I have is a really long barbell. So if you have an easy bar, or maybe you have those other staggered bars that have different amounts of weight, you could do a shorter bar. But I'm gonna do dumbbells, and we're just gonna go straight up and straight down. So keeping your elbows nice and locked position, so don't let them leave. I guess like kind of glue these to the front of the bench, and then you're just straight up and straight down, okay? So 6 to 8 close grip, and then again, we're gonna go 6 to 8 spider curl, okay? Whoopsie. Last superset, and we're gonna switch it around one more time. We're gonna start with a bicep and with a tricep, and we're gonna switch the rep schemes around. Now we're gonna go to a 12 to 15. So we did a 10 to 12, we did like a 6 to 8, and now we're gonna do 12 to 15. So we're going to also do something, if you have ever seen like the arm blaster, it's like a curved little thing and you put your arms in it and it keeps your elbows flat against you. A lot of gyms don't have that, and you personally probably don't have that. It's a great, great tool. So something to replicate the arm blaster is I like to lay on the ground, and it's gonna create that hard position for your elbow to stay in. And we're also gonna do a wider grip, because our last exercise we did a closer grip, which does the short head. We're gonna work on long head. So we're gonna go a little bit wider grip. Lay flat. Your elbows are on the floor and they're not going to leave the floor. So you're gonna glue your elbows to the floor and you're just curling up. Slow on the way down, fast, hold for a second, and then slow on the negative. So we're doing 12 to 15 here. And then we are going to work on our lateral head, which is the horseshoe. So everyone wants that horseshoe look. And a lot of that has to do with just the pronation and supination of your hands. So we're gonna start in a neutral position. And the greatest thing with the ropes is you can kind of move them how you want. So we'll start in a neutral position, and then we're gonna turn our arms in, which pronates our hands. And that's what creates that little horseshoe. So same thing here, concentrate, you're slow on the way down, fast, and give a little like 1-2 second hold. We're going 12 to 15 here. Where you position your body, everyone's a little bit different. I step back a little bit so that there's tension. Right now there's tension. If I'm here, well, there's still tension if you pull down, but I like a little bit more tension. I lean over just a little bit, start out around 90 degrees. Again, you don't want to be up here, tension is lost. There's tension down here. So we're at neutral position, come down, and then you're going to bring your arms in, which will then pronate your hands. So you're here, and then you're here. So knuckles on top, or palm facing down. Neutral, palm down. Neutral, palm down. So you're just gonna kick them out, right here. And give a little squeeze on the contraction. So squeeze, squeeze, and really concentrate on the down position. Okay? 12 to 15, 12 to 15.
Harder than you've ever pushed something in your whole fucking life. Go further than you've ever gone in your whole motherfucking life. Want it more than you've ever wanted something in your whole fucking life. Want it more than you've ever wanted something in your whole fucking life.
All right, now we move on to abs, because who doesn't like abs? Now, just like we do with all of our other parts of our body, like we did with biceps and triceps, we tried to pick exercises that worked on certain heads. I like to do the same thing with abs. So like, I like to do something that works on lower abs. I like to do something that works on our obliques or our sides. And I like to do something that's moving sometimes, and then something that pretty much contracts and works everything. So we're doing 4 exercises, circuit style. First up, we have my favorite, which is something that really targets the entire ab muscle, your rectus abdominis, because you have to stay so tight. This is almost as good as, I always tell everyone, the best like ab routines are actually compound exercises. So your squats, your deadlifts, anything standing. This is along the same lines, because the whole time you have to stay contracted, otherwise you're not going to be able to get back up. So the ab rollout, if your gym actually has the little, it looks like a little wheel with 2 handles on it, you can use that. That's the ab roller. Or you can create your own ab roller, which I just do with a barbell. And you're gonna want to have plates that are smooth. If you have like the hex plates, it's not gonna move too good. I would try to find something else. So you're gonna start on your knees, bring the bar in, and then you're gonna Keep your stomach nice and tight. Go down as far as you possibly can, and then back up. Back down, back up, okay? So this one is really tough. I like to start with this one first because probably out of all of them, it's gonna be your hardest. So we're starting with the hardest one, and then all the other ones, not that they're not hard, but they're not as hard as this one. So you're going 15 ab roller. Then we are going to do, now it says decline leg lifts with a butt lift. So we're gonna now target our lower abs. Now, I still don't have a freaking decline bench. I ordered one, it's not here yet. So a little disclaimer, try at your own risk. So I'm gonna actually make my own decline bench for part of it. So I'm gonna take a flat bench. I am going to find another somewhat bench of some sort. We have our decline. We're gonna put a plate, again, make sure you have supervision for this one. I'm gonna put a plate here because I have wheels on this side, so I don't want it rolling. We have our decline bench. So we're doing, I think it's 15 there, 15 here. So I'm gonna hold the top. We're doing leg lifts with a butt lift. So that if you can't do the butt lift part, just do the leg lifts. So we're coming leg lift, butt lift, back down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? 15 there, so leg lift, butt lift, back down, leg lift, butt lift. Then we go to 30 mountain climbers. Mountain climbers are my active ones. So if you want to do them straight, you can do them straight. You're gonna watch, I'm gonna actually kind of twist a little bit. Come on, finger. I have stitches in my finger, so my finger hurts really bad. Launch out. Eee! So regular mountain climbers is like your feet come straight. I'm going to twist just a little bit. So this foot is gonna come almost even with that hand. So you're just gonna twist, 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 twist. And you're doing 30 of them, so it'll be 15 each side. Whew. Can't breathe and talk at the same time and do stuff. Help me, Kaya. Now the last thing is also leg lifts, is also on a decline bench. However, I can't do this one on a decline bench. We're doing a Russian twist on a decline bench. So if you have a regular decline bench, you would be sitting on it this way with your feet up here, but obviously I'm not gonna do that. That one I will not do. So I'm gonna actually just do this. You can do this on the ground. I'm gonna just sit on top of this. Where'd my 15 go? And you can use a med ball, you can use a plate, you can use a dumbbell. And I'm just going to balance, and you're just going to each side. Okay? You stay in, so if you were on your decline bench, you're in a crunch position and you're just gonna twist, 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 twist. Okay? You can do this on the ground, you can just do it slightly elevated. This adds a little danger factor, so don't fall off. So 15 ab roller, 15 leg lift with a butt lift. Then we have 30 mountain climbers, side to side, and then 30 side to side Russian twist. In circuits. So you're going 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. Rest after you complete all 4, and then we're doing 4 rounds of that. Ready, set, go. Now, being that this is the hardest one, if you're not used to this or you're still developing core strength, just go out as far as you feel comfortable. So even if it's right here and you stop, you'll slowly, every week, maybe try to work your way down a little bit more. Maybe you have, like, use line positions like, oh, this week I got to that line, this week I try to get to that line. So as you get better, you'll be able to straighten all the way out and back up. Can't talk very much when I do this. Okay, so just go as far as you can. Don't feel bad if you can't go all the way down. This is something that it's a harder exercise. It's a little bit more difficult. That's why we're starting with it. So just go as far as you feel comfortable, because you don't want to do a face plant. That's no fun. Don't do a face plant. And then just concentrate on actually keeping your abs tight the whole time. So as you're going down, just in your own head, it's appropriate. You are the silliest thing ever. In your own head. Somebody wants attention really bad. In your own head, just keep telling yourself, stay tight, stay tight, stay tight, because that's what is gonna just keep contracted the whole time. You are a freaking weirdo. Oh my God. We're gonna go through the whole circuit now. Go. No, make sure I'm able to do 15. Oh.
I push back. Head first attack. I got the rack. Light them all up. Put them in stacks.
Oh, I gotta make my teeth look.
This is the last time you'll see the sun shine. No scraps left behind.
Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer.
You starve.
Oh.
Push, I push back.
And on this one, think of it as like two separate movements. You have your leg lift and then straight up. You're going straight up with your legs.
Put them in stacks.
Oh. Break. Oh.
Don't fucking bother me. Work. Don't fucking bother me. Don't fucking bother me. Work. Don't fucking bother me. It's not my problem. I never had them and I still don't got them.
Oh.
Don't fucking bother me. It's not my problem. I never had them and I still don't got them.
Oh, mountain.
Don't fucking bother me. Don't fucking bother me. Don't fucking bother me. Don't fucking bother me.
Don't pop up. Oh, do I have abs yet? Are they there? Oh, they're there, sorta. Oh, also the secret, don't take an ab shot the day you do abs. You take your ab shot the day you don't do abs. Because right now, it's like training legs. When you train legs, they never look good because they're full of blood. The only thing that ever looks good the day you train it is chest and shoulder day. So you hit a good shoulder on shoulder day because they're full of blood and nice and pumped. But when you want to do like an ab shot so that they're not full of blood, you do it on a non-ab day or before you train. So they're not full of blood. That's a tip, pro tip. Before any show that I ever did, you stop doing legs a week. You stop doing legs and abs almost a week out because you don't want any blood, you don't want any water retention in your muscle. So anytime you work out and you get the pump, it brings water to the muscle, brings blood to the muscle. So before you get on stage, you definitely don't want to train abs. You don't want to do anything with your legs. Very minimal back, but then pump your shoulders up and chest up because those are what look good. That has nothing to do with this workout, but all those competitors out there, do not train legs or abs a week out of a show. Pro tip from DLB. Because right now, they're looking flat, full of blood and water. All right, that's it. Arms and abs. Hope you enjoyed the workout. Hope you are enjoying all the workouts. And I hope that you're loving that it's constantly changing. I know people have come from other sites saying like, oh, we just do the same thing over and over. My goal out of this is to always keep it fun, keep it entertaining, keep your muscles guessing because you never know what you're gonna train or how many reps you're gonna do or different exercises because I like to keep it guessing. So hope you're enjoying the workouts. Make sure to tag me and also hashtag DLB Daily so I can follow your progress and so that everyone that's in this community can follow you guys too. So make sure you keep up and hashtag. So enjoy the workout. Now go take a good bicep pose because we're full of muscles. So take your selfie because that's how you reap all the gains, okay?